Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be looking at the next Moonshine Animations review. This is going to be for Alouette reviewing Flame Toys Tarn. I know this is a Transformer because I saw the general shape of it, and also whenever the super cool builds come up, it's usually a Transformer on the thumbnail. And also, I literally have no idea who Tarn is. I feel like I'm losing geek points here, but let's be honest, I've lost so many, it's at this point, negatives would be an improvement. As you can tell, the coffee is hitting strong today. So we're just going to jump right in. You guys know the deal. Link below, original video. Make sure to hit up because Moonshine does some crazy ass shit. And this is Alouette. Yeah. This is going to be irreverent and probably insane. Because Pastry Fiend, who represents Alouette's voice actress, or I guess she is the voice actress, is very good at making zany character tropes come through. Let's just put it that way. They're usually very fun. So let's just jump right into it. Link below, original video. Do that. When you're done, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And let's get started. Okay. We're going straight on this thing.
Greetings. The name is Tarn, leader of the DJD.
What?
The Decepticon Justice Division.
Is that a joke? Decepticon Justice. I mean, if he's not just the guy who tortures people for disagreeing with Megatron, I could see that as like, oh yeah, Justice is not disagreeing with the guy who will kill you. Because if he doesn't kill you, I will make you wish he had. I'm the nice guy. Because I make you want to do what Megatron says will make you live longer. Wow. You know what? I know that the Decepticons aren't always evil in some continuities, but yeah. Decepticon Justice. I'm not even commenting on the freaking, honestly, amazing look to this guy. Sorry, I have a thing for Transformers. I love Transformers. It's probably why I'm getting so much into Battletech right now, because it's just giant freaking robots. And then Transformers are like little giant freaking robots that you can literally fiddle with. And it's just... So just looking at this, seeing the glowing nipple lasers and the glowing red eyes and just like the big tank around him. And like you could see these pieces of the... I don't even know what they are. Like just flare. Oh, I'm going to love this model.
Hey!
What? Is that a shark?
Hey,
Ha! It was me.
that is questionable.
Alouette, dressed as a shark, pulling off a Dio Konoda. Sorry, my apologies. Alouette Konoda! My apologies for not getting that right the first time. I said she's zany. I hate myself for finding this funny. Like, it's so stupid. It's so, like, mixed references to a shark. Oh, no. They're going to do Baby Shark, aren't they? I was not expecting to see that. I hope I'm wrong. I'm usually wrong, so we're probably safe.
I was the shark all along.
Nope, I was wrong. That wasn't a JoJo reference. That was an Invader Zim reference, specifically when Gur was dressed up as a turkey for absolutely no reason, burst out and goes like, it was me! I was the turkey all along! Okay, so here's the thing. On the one hand, not a JoJo reference, though disappointing. On the other hand, Invader Zim reference that I missed, and my wife loves this show and that specific clip, so if she ever sees this video, I should probably edit this out and pretend I got it all the way through. Future me, record a section where I completely redo this and pretend I don't actually know what it is, so I definitely don't lose husband points, because you can lose geek points. You do not lose husband points. I say when my wife is in the other room and she might be able to talk and hear me right now. Please, please, dear God, love me asleep. I might be in trouble.
Yes. Yes, so it was.
Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Today
I'm sorry, it's just so stupid.
Tarn.
The Autobot
Corn?
Tarn.
Decepticon.
The Decepticorn Corn!
Tarn.
I love this.
Tarn! We're reviewing Tarn!
How much is this pastry
Tarn
fiend screwing
is a
around? And how much of this... No, it's just her screwing around,
non-transforming
definitely.
Transformer. Wow. By Flame Toys from the Kuro Kara Kuri line
That's the name of the company?
That was a long name.
No wonder
Well,
the
you
title was
see,
Tongue Twister.
in terms of continuity, my inability to transform is rather fitting.
Oh.
I'm rather addicted to transforming.
What?
But in doing so, have burnt through a few T-cogs too many.
So you're a fucking crackhead.
What? No, that's not what I said.
Cool.
1, I didn't know you could get addicted to it. 2, he can't. That loses points as far as models go. 3, Alouette made a good point. The guy in charge of Decepticon Justice is a crackhead. Yeah, no, this makes perfect sense. Like, not even joking.
Tarn.
Corn.
Tarn.
Corn. I love this corn review.
Tarn comes packaged in a very big box.
I'm sure his
A
favorite
very
band
nice
is
big
Slipknot.
box. It has a front cover held in place via magnets. You can open it
Oh.
up to take a look inside.
They even put magnets on there? Hell, you can reuse those.
The
Useful.
nice thing about Transformers that don't transform is that you get a much more cleaner and refined look to it.
Damn.
The designers don't need to figure out the engineering of how the toy will transform from robot to
Corn?
what do you turn into?
What? I will fully admit I'm a little disappointed. I mean, I was looking at all this cool sculpting action on him. It's like, I have no idea what he turns into, but this is going to be amazing. I'm like, and he doesn't. I love super complicated fiddly transformers that are overly designed and have crazy alternate forms on top of themselves, and to the point where, you know, it's like a brain puzzle more than a toy. I love those. Like, literally, if I see one that looks super complicated in the store, I don't care if it's marked for 5-year-olds, I'm buying that shit. My wife has had to pull me away a few times, and considering I'm already in deep shit with this video, you know what? Admitting to that probably won't make it any worse, for reasons I definitely edited out earlier, and you have no idea what I'm talking about. It looks like he should be able to transform because they have all these parts. Like, you can see how this part right here, that little, okay, when I'm pointing at my screen, I gotta stop doing that because you guys can't see that. Just like these little moments right here, like this in a normal transformer is the concealment for the hinge, so this can flip around and makes it look like a tank track. But he can't transform, but it looks so good. I don't know much about figures, but I know a lot about Transformers because I am a massive nerd for them. Not even geek, we're going full on nerd here. Not as much to get some of the Japanese and Chinese knockoff stuff, which is actually better than original, but also more expensive. It is beautiful, though.
I transform into a tank.
Oh.
Never would have guessed with the treads.
Oh yeah, you and every other bad guy. And
Yeah,
because of
they kinda all
this, you
do.
don't get the blocky or strange pieces that jet off most Transformers. You just get a robot with random car parts on them. Like these shoulder pads.
They do look
Tarn
cool.
is very
Built.
with touches of black gold
It
and
is so
gunmetal
freaking
throughout.
beautiful.
Ooh, gunmetal. Paintwork is incredibly
yeah.
clean. This is the quality
Wait, that's
I
paint?
paid for.
I thought that was just metal dye. Oh.
$20, by the way.
Wait, what? How much? She said $20. I'm going to go. How much is she? Because that did not look like $20.
$120.
Oh,
Clean. This is the quality I paid for. $420, by the way.
Oh, I thought she paid $20. Not, it was paid $400. I missed the 4 because I automatically just removed the extra digit because that's it's a good thing I don't want him because he can't actually transform, because oh boy. And I thought I had expensive hobbies playing Magic and Flesh and Blood and Warhammer and now Battletech and and she got a deal at $420. I mean, yeah, no, it looks like it's worth it, but god damn. That is almost the price of a PS5, but unlike a PS5, you could probably actually get this.
The sculpting is sharp.
Yeah.
Super sharp.
Wait, is he
So
bent
sharp
over?
I can cut myself on it. Just kidding. I'm not
No,
gonna
you
cut myself.
probably could, actually. It looks like there's
But
some
it's
sharp
like
bits.
really, really good. He's
Yeah.
got the Decepticorn logo.
Wait, his chest... Really?
Con! Decepticon!
Yeah, that's what she said, corn.
That's what I said.
I love
No,
this.
you said
They're even putting this stupid
Decepticon.
music background
Yeah,
in.
Decepticorn.
It's Decepticon!
Decepticorn, Decepti-potato, whatever, it's the same.
Deceptive
Stupid
vegetable.
corn. Tarn also has light-up features.
What? Oh! Oh, so, ooh.
His chest.
Battle damage on his face, nice.
And these,
Those light up!
leg high beam thingies. To blind the
Stylish.
humans. The head
Probably.
and chest use 2 LR41 batteries.
Oh. Well, that's pretty cool.
And the leg thingies use 2 LR61
Well, there's a lot of batteries in this guy.
each. Okay, Tarn comes with a manual for articulation, so I'm just gonna read that to you.
What?
The head and the neck are on a double ball socket.
Ooh, nice. That's a lot of movement there.
He has rotatable chest wings. Moving these will allow his arm and shoulders to move
Oh, so they're
more
functional.
freely. The shoulder cover can be opened so the arm can be raised up.
Oh,
The shoulder armor can also be adjusted to various angles. The shoulder can be rotated 360 degrees.
and they had to take it off to show
The
it.
bicep rotation, also 360 degrees.
Oh, wow.
The 2 elbow joints allow
These are not small
forearm to
joints
bend
either.
up. The hand can extend forward and rotate.
Do individual fingers move?
Each finger has 2 joints. Okay, these hands, not the best. The joints on the individual
Oh.
fingers are stiff, but the sockets don't have the strength to hold them in when you try moving the fingers.
Oh.
So, just a heads up.
I was going to say that's amazing, but so basically it's like they move unless you want to move them. They'll move out of the model. On the one hand, good to know. And normally I was like, it's fine. It looks amazing. You can ignore this. But for that price tag, when you're paying almost $500,000, $500,000, any issue like this should have been taken care of. Like, literally, just go put metal pieces in there and cement them in. Like, you could 3D print the hand at this point. Actually, it's not a bad idea. You could probably just 3D print your own hand. It'd be a lot cheaper. But it just... I'm not normally this judgmental because that's just a really cool model. But again, $500,000. There comes a limit where it's like, you do not get imperfections. It's like getting a PS5, which is funny because no one gets a PS5. That doesn't happen. It's a myth. And there's no buttons on it. Like, no, not even just physical buttons. Like, there's no press buttons, there's no remote buttons, there's no remote access buttons, there's no buttons that technically you just have to put your finger over and they automatically work, even though there's literally no indication that they're there, because I don't get why they did that, but they did that a few times on different models, and yeah. I'm getting into it right now, apparently. Yeah. Sorry, that is an issue, especially since they make it movable, but it doesn't work.
And the wrists just kind of clip onto a bar inside the forearm. Not too much friction there to keep it in place.
Oh.
So the whole thing
That will break
pops out.
fast.
Very annoying. Not my favorite. Okay, his hands just kind of suck in general.
Yeah.
The body can
They
be
tried.
bended forward and
The rest
back.
looks so cool,
And the
though.
linkage action design will lead the chest to move inside.
Oh, that actually
and
looks
in.
cool and how it moves.
The torso can rock side to side and rotate at the waist.
Can they combine the movements?
The leg can swing forward and back.
Oh, it
as
has
well
its own
as to the
stand.
side.
Interesting.
Rotations in the thighs.
least
Bending
maybe-
the knee shows off a very neat mechanism engineered into the design.
Oh,
With
it's a
very
hinge
smooth
joint to make it always
interlocking
fit.
parts. The feet can turn side
think I've
to
seen a
side
model with that.
and forward and back. The ankle can bend inwards very slightly.
Hot
and
damn.
The toes are jointed.
Oh.
Corn is incredibly well articulated. Tarn is incredibly well articulated.
And that right there, folks, is confirmation. This wasn't in the script originally. I'm sure they redesigned the script around it, but this was Pastry Fiend getting something wrong and running with it. So I'm assuming this is one of the earlier takes that they kept it in because she actually was just calling him Corn. I swear. Whenever they put up Pastry Fiend reviews, and it's just her talking, and it's just bloopers, they're great. Because her, like, the fuck-up she does, because just, why not? It's fun. Are just really fun to listen to, and I'm kind of glad they did that here. And it's distracting me with the fact she still got a shark around her. Thank God it wasn't Baby Shark.
And yes, he can even squat.
What? Ooh!
He on ground. He's good squat.
When squat I cannot speak today, intensifies, there's the word, to the point it summons a Russian lolly. Those parts come
I don't know what
off.
any of these are, so you're gonna talk about it.
What?
Gladly. Here we have my fusion cannon. There is a
Looks like a pen.
fold-out
Oh!
grip. It can
Oh, the
also
hand comes out.
be mounted to my forearm.
And in his grip.
Next
which he
is
can't bend
my
his hands to hold.
cluster cannon. This one has both a fold-out grip and a carrying handle. This one mounts to the left forearm. These
It'd be so
two
great if you could
cannons can be
actually have his
combined
hands-
to a singular form. Up next.
See that right there? It's so cool. It's like rubbing in that his guns are more of a transformer than he is because they can transform and it's cool and I want it. Also not quarter, $50,000, so not getting it, but
Oh, I know what these
Nunchucks?
are. These are beat sticks.
yes.
That's not what they are.
What?
Moving on.
What are they then? Forgot to write lines for these because they were attached to Tarn. It's basically an articulate backpack unit, and the beat sticks can turn into Oh, so the beat sticks are cannons. Does that make them beat laser cannons? Do they just have a solid beam come out? Are they just really long spears then? Laser spears. Nice. I'm okay with that. Is it? No. Will I treat it that way? Yes. As in treat it that way, I'm never buying this. It's way too expensive. Even for my bad budgetary practices, no. This is just cool. So it actually comes off too. I wonder what it looks like behind it.
Arm shields,
Arm shields?
each with retractable gray tabs to aid in weapon mounting.
You better have some shelf space, because he's got a big ass stand.
Okay, so it did come
And
with that.
that'll do it for accessories.
Let me see your face.
What?
Let me see your face!
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
You have a mask? Oh shit, it comes off! Oh! Is that an Autobot?
Okay.
No, let's go back a second. Because that almost looks like an Autobot face. Am I making... Here's Tarn's mask. It's very sharp. And brittle feelings... Oh, it's brittle. Huh. So I thought that was just his face, because a lot of Decepticons, you don't really get anything else except that. And I thought, okay, yeah, his face is gouged and damaged. It's really cool. And damn, that paint job is amazing. And yeah, I got it. No one cared who I was till I put on the mask. I don't actually know what that is a reference to. I know it's a Marvel movie or maybe a DC movie, but I do not know who that is. I feel like I'm making a massive geek error right here. How far back did I need to... I'm sorry, I just love this image. It's just... Peak Alouette. Oh, God, the bird girl is hilarious. I should probably just push this... Okay, I just push this button. It's easier. Dude! I didn't really get to see it so much because he has a solid face, but lips, nose, mouth, and significant damage. The only thing I think of, he was wearing the mask beforehand, and because he had the scars matching here, so that would have had to have been some kind of like energy weapon. Also, dude, there's so many layers of paint. I don't mean that just in the sense that there's different colors, but it's actually layered so that this is lower than the rest of his facial coloring. It's physically more indented into the model. That's so cool. Also, I would lose that faceplate so fast it wouldn't even be funny. Oh, wow, that is so cool.
Okay.
I love that it was like the clip noise. Like, don't care. Scale?
Here he is next to some Figma.
Reasonably tall.
Some SH figure arts.
Oh, very tall.
Some jazz wares. Next to another Kurakara-kuri figure.
What?
Here he
Don't know that
is
one.
next to the 3-0 DLX Optimus Prime.
Detail.
And the MMP-10 Optimus Prime. And here he is next to the Wei Jing and Ao Yi Mech Megatron.
What? No, he's not that tall, but still reasonably
Alright.
tall.
He's pretty sick.
Yeah,
Pretty worth it.
minus the hands
As expected.
for that
Get
price.
it if you got the money.
Nope. Don't have it. Does she just do the air horn
Expect
sound?
nothing less.
It's singing time.
What?
You ready to sing?
I absolutely
Singing?
refuse.
All right, we're gonna sing
No.
now. The lyric is
No.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Shall we just sing it together? Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark.
Why?
Shark, do, 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 robot
What?
shark,
I don't
do, 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 robot shark, do, 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 do.
Okay, one, great demonstration of his movement range, but also, dear God, Moonshine. Why? I'm not going to get this out of my head. That's going to be in my head for, like, the rest of the week. Because I'll be like, hey, remember that great review? And Baby Shark's in my head. I just got it out. I have little nieces and nephews. I just got this out. Oh, why? Why would you do this, you sick bastard? Oh, God.
Do robot shark.
Robot Shark.
We're both sharks, do 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 do. We're both sharks, do 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 do. We're both sharks, do 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 do. We're both sharks.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Can I go home now?
Nope. They actually had this guy record. Oh. Yeah, that is the appropriate reaction.
She's so fucking off, dude. She's so off. She's like an extra GT.
Honestly, I don't know enough about sound to get that correct if it was or right or wrong. Also, love the background art there.
I just laugh it. It makes me laugh hearing them sing together.
For some reason, my Chromecast does not want to cast to the TV.
Oh, hello.
What's up?
How long have you been here?
Like 2 hours?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
No, I've been here for like 2 seconds, dude.
Oh.
Fuck out of here.
Also, just look at all the models in the background. That's so cool. And also, again,
Yeah,
love
do
the
it
art.
again. I'm gonna turn my volume up a little more.
I can make this capture more sexualized.
No, it's okay. I think it's fine right now.
Are they recording the audio with the Blue Yeti?
Close Christine.
Oh, I used to have that model. Oh my. This is one hell of a blooper. Like, just all this stuff in the background. What is that? Is that the shower? Oh. Very long shower.
Alright.
Wait, no, this runs fucked. This runs fucked.
Oh, don't
Because Emily's fucking cooking bacon or some shit.
That's
over there.
bacon?
find salmon. Man, that was a good take. That was a good take, too.
So they had to re-record it, and it's just too loud bacon.
Hold on. Give me like 2
The bacon was too strong. I regret nothing for saying that.
Okay, proceed.
Actually, I regret everything. There's no such thing as too strong bacon.
Wait,
At least she's not screaming.
proceed.
It's a good thing I don't have any idea what it's like to have those issues with sneezing. Definitely didn't happen. I'm also not sticking around just because I'm staring at this.
Okay, down for the others off. Gotta proceed.
Alright. Here we go.
Was that a fart? Oh, she ran into a door? Did she do it again?
When you're recording something, we're just gonna come in there and fuck around.
Also, it looks like they're just in a living room. To be fair, yeah, I've done that before. Was gonna fuck it up this time. Also, I just noticed there's a rabbit.
Perfect.
That's pretty good.
Perfect. Perfect.
Oh, they actually got it. And that was the review of Tarn. And all I can say is, dear God, it was $5,000. It looks amazing. But if that thing could also transform, if it looked that amazing, had that much articulation, that much detail, and it could still transform. Let's just point it out this way. My wallet is thanking them for not including that feature. My wife is probably still going to be absolutely livid for some of the missed references I made earlier. So I mean, things I definitely didn't need to add out because I knew exactly what it was right away and nothing else happened. And love, if you're watching this, I have nothing to do because I definitely got it right the first time. So this is very much a non sequitur because you have no idea what I'm talking about because I definitely got that right. I definitely didn't need to add anything. I mean, yes, other good things that don't need to be explained. Where were we? Yeah, me not fucking up and maybe determining to stay on the couch tonight. This was good. It was really expensive. I'm still stuck on the price because seriously, $50,000. And with the hands as fucked up as they were, especially since they do interact with some admittedly really cool utility weapons for him, that's not a deal breaker, just more of a deal disappointment. But the thought is there, even if the execution on an honestly amazing model is not. And if anyone's wondering why I might have hovered so long over that little proof of how many times they got to redo that baby shark, I swear it wasn't because I was getting it in my head. I was like, you know what, I need to purge from my mind, but I kept listening because it's catchy and I regret it. It was definitely that, and not because there was some very choice art in the background of that image that I really found very detail noticing worthy. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the couch already. We all know what I'm doing. And we all know it doesn't matter at this point. I am on the couch. I realize that at this point. Yeah. So overall, if you haven't already, link below, original video. Make sure to hit it up because that was just really damn good. Moonshine does great work. And whenever he does the more built up episodes like he's been doing almost constantly, where there's sketches and skits involved and engaging with the various models, when there's back and forth rather than just a straight up review, these are some of the best things he's done, and they look good. They're funny, and the fact that he squatted so hard he summoned the Russian Loli, that just made my day. Potato's hilarious. Otherwise, again, links below, hit it up. When you're done, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.